If you plan to apply early decision, there is going to be something called the early decision agreement or contract that is going to be required as part of the application process. This is an agreement that is signed by the student, a parent or guardian, and the school counselor, that everybody understands the conditions of early decision, which is that you understand that you are applying to a binding decision program. If you are accepted, you are supposed to go to that school and withdraw your other applications for admission. You can only apply to one early decision school at a time, etc. So there are some things you need to do to get that early decision agreement processed. So let's assume here that you're using the common application. Within the common application, you're going to go to the school in question under My Colleges and go to the questions section, usually under General. There's going to be something along the lines of Preferred Admission Plan. And the main point you're looking for is some drop downs or radio buttons that allow you to pick how you're applying. And you're looking for early decision. When I do that, you're going to see that it added a new question here and it made it required. And it's basically, this is the student portion of the agreement through the Common App. It's important to understand that while the Common App forces you to submit your agreement and also to invite a parent on here, we don't actually use the Common App to submit your early decision agreement. We're going to be using SCOIR for that process. So what you're doing in Common App is basically submitting what you need to do to get enough in so that we can move forward with the SCOIR process. So you're going to check, agree that you understand, the student should sign, and then you're moving on in here. The other thing that this is going to then activate is within the Recommenders and FERPA section, it's now going to require that you ask a parent. And so what you want to do is you'll have to do something here called invite them. What you're going to get is essentially a little box that allows you to invite the parent. I've already done mine once, so now it wants me to assign it. So I'll just show you here under Invite Recommenders. I can invite a parent. What you want to do is you're going to put just the parent's first name and last name. Don't include an email address here. And what that'll mean is it'll be enough for the form to submit, but you're still going to have to do the process in SCOIR. So I'm going to go ahead and type in information here, said that parent's going to complete it. So that is all I'm going to have to do here within the common application. And you see it checks it off, so now it's happy. It knows that you've done what you needed to do here. And then you're going to go ahead and you are going to go into SCOIR. So let's do that process. And what you're going to do is, the easiest thing to do is say, okay, I'm applying to FDU. And I'm applying early decision. So now it's telling me about the early decision agreement that's required. I'm using the Common App and I'm hitting save. Now it's going to go ahead and right away prompt me to complete the early decision agreement. If you're not ready to do it now, you can click skip and you can get back to it by going to your application documents here and hitting sign agreement. You see it came right back up. So you want to read the full agreement, check it off, and then invite a parent or guardian. So in this case, my parent Diane is already in here, so I'm going to go ahead and invite that parent. If the parent isn't in here, you can manually enter their name and email address so that they get the invitation. So we'll go ahead. I'm going to sign it as a student, and now you can see that my status is updated here. Stu, me, the student, has signed it. I'm waiting for mom's signature, and my counselor is waiting a parent signature. So now let's take a look at the parent portion. The parent email that you get is going to look like this. It's going to come from SCOIR, and it's going to say there's action required for Stu's application to FDU, and it'll tell me what I need to do. I need to review and sign. So once I log in, this is what I'm going to get. The first thing it's going to do, and I'm logging in as the parent, is it's going to force me to sign this early decision agreement. So I'll go ahead and click Get Started. Reminds me this is what Stu's doing. I hit continue, and it will prompt me to sign it. So now I've done it. That's all I need to do as the parent. Then when Stu comes back in here into Stu's record, Stu will see that it's signed by both and it's awaiting signature by the counselor. The counselor will get an alert that it needs to be signed. They'll take care of that and submit it along with the application. If you have any questions about early decision, definitely talk to your school counselor or to me, Mrs. Thompson, before you apply to make sure that that is the best option for you.